Ball's way off the mark. Grab there by Morton. Stepping through, a little leaner, thrown in by Largy. Team. Bess. Now Morton driving through, scoop, score the basket and the foul. A.J. Lee. Outside Morton. Roach. Lee crosses over, throws it up and in. For the Hawks. Now driving the lane, score the basket for Will Morton. Now Lee, 12 to shoot. Largy for Lee. Back outside, Baroa 3-ball, got it. Joel Baroa with 5 points.
They'd make more turnovers just because they handle the ball so often and so quickly.
So we start off a long three thrown in by Brandon Twitty. St. A's, and they lead by 22.
I told you something was up, Charlie.
Out of the corner, the 3-ball thrown in, Brandon Twitty. Now Gears. Gears on the go, gets stripped, taken away by Ryan Roach. Roach the other way, driving and scores. Now driving, Ryan Roach, score the basket and the foul.
Cody Ball pulled up, it looked like he cramped.
Out of the corner, 3-ball thrown in by Dan Largy. All of a sudden that 12-point deficit is 15 again. KJ Lee to the basket, strong for 2. Fortin, deflected pass, stolen away. Ryan Roach hesitates, gives it up to the corner. Now to the corner, DeGraff knocks down a 3-ball. The points. St. A's lead back to 13 inside 4 minutes left. Roach. Back outside, driving through. There's 2 for KJ Lee. Goes to double figures with 10. Final score, St. A's 90, Stonehill 77.
A lot of credit to those guys. I mean, obviously a really, really good team, really well-coached team. And they've got a number of individual guys who are some of the top individual players in the league, you know, and those guys showed it tonight. But disappointing on our end and disappointing with just our effort, but our consistency to do what actually works for us. You know, we came out and our guys we had a ton of energy. We had a ton of just effort and just all those little intangible things that we have been talking about and what want us to gain the other day. And we got ourselves up 8-4 early, and it was like, okay, we got an opportunity to, you know, let's build on this. And those, I mean, they would make a run obviously at some point, and you know, the game would tighten, but let's continue and be consistent with what got us that 8-4 lead and looking pretty good early on. And then we just stopped. We just went away from kind of what was working, and the ball stopped moving, and we stopped getting team shots. And we just started doing a little bit on our own, a little bit too early in the shot clock where their defense was set and ready, and a really good team capitalized and jumped on us, took that lead on our part 8-4, and they were up 14 at the break. You know, and we won the second half. Won the second half by 48-47. Our first half, like, and just you can tell the ball stopped moving. We told our guys at halftime we have 2 assists to 9 turnovers. You know, and that sums it up right there. We're 1 for 9 from 3 in the first half versus the second half. We've got 9 assists to 3 turnovers. Completely a different story of how we played and just effort, intensity. And then, I mean, we started getting team shots. We're 8 for 16 from 3. 50% versus 11%. Like, it's on our group to understand the consistency and what works. We got to do it for 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then 15, then 20, and then for 40. You know, and that's been our challenge. That's what we challenge our group with, and it's been a lot of the same song and dance of just, we need to do what works for us and do it consistently and do it more. I mean, we had a lineup we had a number of guys off the bench give us some great energy and great hustle and just great effort. You know, Ryan Roach was great coming off the bench. He had a big game, 16 points, 5 boards, but his effort was great. Owen DeGraff stepped in off the bench, gave us great minutes. Paul Graves, another senior who has seen more time lately. He played hard, and that playing hard and playing with that effort, it does a lot, which those three came in and gave us a huge spurt. But the hole that we dug ourselves early on, to get back to 6, at some point, that other team's going to make a shot or two and get back, and that's what happened. You're digging from so far down, and you got so far to come back that it was really good to see that fight to come back and get it to 6. But tough to get over that last little hump when you've got another really good team on the other side. It's something that we're trying to figure out, to be honest. We did it the other day against St. Mike's. We had 12 threes, which is the most amount of threes we made all season. We had 8 in the second half. If we did what we did in the second half for the majority of the first half, we're probably going to be with great percentages overall, and the ball's going to get moved like it should be. We watch a lot of film, we talk to our guys, we do it in practice, and we say a lot of it, and I think we're going to keep doing it as coaches. We're going to keep trying to figure out ways to hopefully come up with new methods that maybe something clicks, and hopefully at some point these guys just give in, buy in, accept it, that it works. It's just something we've done that we've got to the Elite 8 with, we've won the region with, and it works. So they gotta do it. I think when the lights go on and there's another uniform on the other end, it's time to all the stuff that we preach and talk about to do it on game day. As a coach and as a competitor, I'd love to be back here tomorrow, back trying to figure it out on the floor. We'll be doing that behind the scenes with a lot of film to watch some things. But this is, obviously, I think regardless of holiday for our guys to get home, see their family, see their friends, just be away a little bit is probably going to be a good thing, and hopefully come back refreshed. And they're going to have some time to think about this right now and figure out what they want to bring to the table, because there is something in there, and our guys have proven when they do the details and they have attention to detail and trust what we're doing, it really works, and we can beat a lot of teams if we can consistently get to that method.